obviously forgot my phone. Who's surprised? Nobody. Now we can go. This is so sad. These are all the leftover Christmas trees. It's so depressing. Yep.
Yeah. Is you like it?
I love it. Do you have one?
No, but I'm looking to purchase one. So what kind is that one?
This is the 60D.
Oh, but you like, do you do videos and stuff?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah. What's the name of your channel?
It's called Featuring Tala.
Okay.
I just started. Do you have one?
Nice.
Too?
I'm starting one.
What are you going to talk about?
It's called Ask a Death Doula. And I'm a nurse and I do end of life and I have all these people email me for my specialty. So and I know it's like, okay, death doula, but that's the buzzword that's out there for end of life doula. And so I have a podcast that's been really successful.
That's awesome.
And now I'm going to do a channel.
You should. You really should.
I'm so excited for you. Good luck with your channel.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Do you know if I have to bring my own tape, right? You
have to do what?
Bring my own tape?
I think so.
I think so. Hey guys, so I just came back from the shops where I did a little top up of groceries that I didn't have so I could film this meal prep. Let me know if you would like a shopping haul for what it's like on keto. But for today I just got some essentials for what I'll be cooking for the next 4 days. I'm not making a full week's meal prep. I'm probably just making 4 dinners and 4 lunches. And as you guys know, because you definitely saw my project transformation video, which I'll link here, I practice intermittent fasting, and that's not a diet. I'm on the ketogenic diet, but I practice intermittent fasting, so I basically eat for an 8-hour window from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. It fluctuates like 1 or 2 hours, just depending if I have a dinner or if I want to get brunch with my friends. And I do that to recharge my digestive system, give myself a break, and it also just kind of helps with shredding fat. So without further ado, let me take you through what I have planned. For dinner on keto, you obviously can't have rice, so I get this rice broccoli. I also get the cauliflower. The cauliflower is also really good. And I'm going to be roasting a bunch of veggies in the oven, so I got my fave Brussel Sprouts and some cauliflower. So I'm gonna roast those, and as a source of protein, this is not the most keto friendly, so before the haters go crazy, I have some frozen Talapia fish that I'm gonna be adding that I kind of am just really sick of looking at in my freezer, so I decided I'm gonna make them. But for keto, fish that is higher in fat, aka salmon, or meats like chicken thigh and red ground beef are your best bet. So I'm gonna start with the dinner, so let's get started. So for the seasoning, I'm just gonna keep it really simple with some organic coconut oil, some pink Himalayan salt, some lemon pepper, and some turmeric. So I would say perhaps about 1 to 2 heaped teaspoons of the coconut oil, and then lots of pepper. And then I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan salt. I usually add more of this once they come out again, just in case they need a little extra flavor. And then I'm gonna mix these in and sprinkle the turmeric on top. So I didn't really do a good job at evenly spreading out the coconut oil, but I'm just gonna use my hands. Essentially, you just wanna make sure that every Brussels sprout has a little bit of coconut oil on it so that it gets nice and cooked, and then you can mix around all the spices. Next, I'm going to be cooking the rice broccoli. I usually keep it super simple with this. Again, I just put it in a pan, heat it up a bit, add a little bit of coconut oil, and sometimes some salt and pepper to taste. But usually, given that this is the base of most of my meals, if I want to add the flavor later, like if I create a curry or if I make a sauce, like I don't add too much to it so that the flavors don't get mixed. But I'll go ahead and show you. It's so easy. You literally just throw it in a pan and it cooks. And instead of rice where it absorbs water, rice broccoli and rice cauliflower actually have the reverse effect, so they kind of emit some water, so you shouldn't be adding any water to it. So now I'm going to season the tilapia fish. I defrosted these by just running them under some warm water, and I'm gonna keep it super simple and add some pink Himalayan salt to either side. And then I'm going to add some dill to it. So then I'm just gonna pat it in and then flip them over and do the same thing again. Put the pan on high heat. Add around 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I'm just gonna let that melt a bit. Whee! So I'm just gonna line them all up.
So as you can see, this fish is pretty flaky. It's coming out nice and crispy, but it's kind of falling apart. Like I said, it's not the best option for keto, but it is delicious and it's all I had, so it'll have to do.
Cauliflower crunchy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just some olive oil on top, and I'm going to add what was just turmeric, but my mom added some additional flavorings to it. Just use my hands, mix it all up. Cauliflower. As you can see, it's nice and crisp. So I'm just going to add it as an extra vegetable and to give a little bit of a crunchy texture. Rice broccoli with roasted cauliflower, Brussel sprouts, and some tilapia fish. So this is the part of the video where I put my perfectly packed meal prep Tupperware in my fridge. And since this is my gorgeous, enormous kitchen, this is my stumpy little fridge. So, it ain't a glamorous shot, but there you have it. 4 perfectly packed meals in a tiny fridge for a little keto girl. I wanted to take you through just one meal prep for my salad tomorrow. This is the Tupperware I use, and it's a little bigger than the ones I use for meal prep. It's a bit deeper and it holds a bit more because with intermittent fasting, because I have 2 big meals, one at 1 p.m. and then another one, I would say usually at around like 7:30. I want to make sure that I have enough to keep me full so that I'm not incessantly snacking between the 2 meals. So I usually have a salad of about this size, and then I'll have a coffee, and with the coffee I'll usually have like a piece of dark chocolate, or I'll carry some nuts, salted macadamias if I have an afternoon class, and then by the time I come home I just have my dinner. I usually have another sweet treat, maybe some blackberries, some blueberries, just something to kind of give myself dessert, because even though I'm on keto, I don't want to like prevent myself from having sweet things, because your girl's got a sweet tooth. For lunch, I'm going to be doing a typical salad. I take salad / nourish bowl every single day to school. I usually make these the night before. Base of greens, usually do spinach, mixed greens are good. But I have like tons of green vegetables that I kind of mix and go through just depending on what I'm in the mood for. So green pepper is one. I get Persian cucumbers, which are the smaller ones, not the really large one. I usually get red onion. Sometimes I'll get zoodles. I make it a heap of green vegetables, and then I add a ton of seeds for fibers. So for fats, I, of course, add lots of olive oil to my dressing, but also avocados. They're an amazing source of healthy fats. And I try and keep my salads vegetarian mostly, so that I'm not having too much meat and animal meat, because as you know, your girl was the veg back in the day. But this week, I am going to be adding this wild caught pink salmon that I get from Trader Joe's. Anyways, let's get into it.
Just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car. 4 years, no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar, and I can't stop. No, I can't stop.
So as you can see, I have my 3 seeds. I have chia, I have flaxseed, and then I have sunflower seeds. I'm gonna add these to my salad just to give it a little bit of an extra crunch and include some fiber in here. And tomorrow morning, I'll just drizzle some olive oil on top of it. And before I shake it up and have my lunch tomorrow, I'll squeeze lemon and that's it. I haven't quite mastered the make your salad with seeds look pretty thing. Close it up. Add this darling salad to my mini fridge. Oh, we're running out of space. And there we go. Keto meal prep. This is what my plant looked like before it died. You can even ship them to your friends around the US. These cute little ones. Some succulents. These are literally only $5. Coming home with me. My camera. I just finished editing the video you just saw. It's like 2:30 a.m. but per usual, I forgot to shoot an outro. So here I am in my bed with my retainer on and my glasses on. I sound like a horse and I look like a mess. Hoping that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as it really does help my channel. If you have any feedback or if you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you know of anybody who's on keto and you want to share this with them, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
You gave me a chance, I would take it.